One thing that we can control as a musician. Play your music as best you can.
And when you have programs like this,
Absolutely.
the Friday.
All right, y'all. Welcome everyone to the Funky Uncle Lounge. My name is Soul Stew, and it's an honor to welcome everyone here for another wonderful night of live local music straight from the heart of New Orleans. We've got another fantastic band playing this evening, as well as all types of great stuff to tell you about. It's been quite a rockin' week in New Orleans, I must say. Leslie, how are you feeling? The dancing feet a little tired?
Yeah, a little bit tired for it not being Jazz Fest. I have been so busy. Heard so much good music, and it's not over yet.
That's for sure.
It is not. We are here tonight to bring you live music. We are here as we have been for 81 weeks now. 81 weeks.
81, baby.
And oh my gosh, I still can't believe that this is doing it. We've been saying that we're going to bring the live music to you until you can come to us. And y'all need to stick around because we've got lots of news to share with you. But what the biggest thing I need you to think about right now is how you can help us keep this going. You can go to our website, FunkyUncle.Live, and click on that donate button, or you can text FUNK to 36413. I'm going to tell you a bunch of different ways that we can make that happen. On the website, you can bid on the Frenchy Painting. Frenchy is here each and every week. His talent, his dedication, and his heart has brought us live event paintings every week. Thank you so much, Frenchy. I'm going to tell you more about that as the night goes on. We start with a blank canvas every night, and an amazing work of art is created. And you can bid on that at the FunkyUncle.Live. Don't forget, you can also become a sponsor like our folks at Faubourg Private Wealth. WGSO is our sponsor tonight as well, and we have new family here in our funky family. We've got new family, our good friends over at Where Ya At magazine, and we are so happy. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Give them a round of applause. It is a wonderful thing that so many people want to keep our musical community alive here. And you make that happen. You really do. I'm going to tell you later how much money you've helped us raise and how many folks that we've been able to help. But in the meantime, tell us who we have for our music tonight.
Another fantastic group coming to the Funky Uncle Lounge tonight with Mr. Donnie Sundel on the keyboards and the vocals, Big D Perkins on the guitar, Thomas Glass on the drums. They are the Boukou Groove. We are so excited to have them here with their soulful tunes. So let's give it up for them, y'all. And you know what to do. Wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Mississippi Highway, y'all. Destination unknown. Hey, I'm out here looking for my baby, y'all. Out in the darkness all alone. And she walking in my sleep and talking in my dreams, and I'm waiting, remembering the time when you were all mine. And it's all I can do to keep waiting for you. It's all I can do every single night. It's all I can do to Perkins on guitar, y'all. darkness all alone. I can't find a place to rest my head. It seems that all the doors keep closing. That's what they all say, yeah. Said I'm waiting, anticipating all of your love, baby. Every time I turn around the corner, you go. See that all the doors keep closing. That's what they all say. Hey, thank you guys very much, y'all. We are Boukou Groove. So glad to be out here at the Funky Uncle. We've got the fabulous Mr. Derwin Big D Perkins and Thomas Glass. My name is Donnie Sundo, y'all. And we're going to play all original music for you. Thank you guys so much for having us. feels I lost the battle in the war. And still I'm wondering what are we fighting for, yeah. I tried to reach you, baby, but I just can't make you see. I'm letting you be you, so baby, please let me be me. I just can't stand it, baby, to see good love gone bad. I wanna bring those good old days back like we used to have. But baby, don't you know it takes two to tango? I gave up this battle oh so long ago. But just bring your sweet, sweet body out here on the floor. So baby, don't you know it takes two to tango? Ah, baby, baby. Too much fussing, too much fighting bring me down. You're gonna be wondering why I ain't been around, yeah. I had to leave you, baby, had to set you free. It wouldn't be this way if it was up to me, yeah. I just can't stand it, baby, to see good love gone bad. I wanna bring those good old days back like we used to have. Oh, but baby, don't you know it takes two to tango? I gave up this battle oh so long ago. Just bring your sweet, sweet body out here on the floor. So baby, don't you know it takes two to tango? Ah, baby, baby, you know I'd give anything to bring back the good old days. I had to change my baby, now you gonna change your ways. Relax, baby, come along with me. Say, baby, don't you know it takes two to tango? Baby, don't you know it takes two to tango? Baby, don't you know it takes two to tango? I gave up this battle oh so long ago. Oh, just bring your sweet, sweet body out here on the floor. Say, baby, don't you know it takes two to tango? Ah, baby, baby, Big D. Hey, thank you guys so much.
Rain falling on the window pane, and every single moment seemed to feel the same. Till I met a beautiful lady that was you. You lifted me out of my lonely state, brought me back to life in your own special way. Now how I try, can't take my eyes off of you. I said stop, come here baby, so in love with you. I'm gonna give you a wedding ring and I won't make it wait that long. I got so much love, and it's plain to see. No matter how I try, can't take my eyes off of you. I just can't take my eyes off of you. Tell me pretty baby what you want me to do. Help me baby. I won't let you love me, won't let you hold me. I give you love when you scold me. No matter how I try, can't take my eyes off of you. I said stop, come here baby, so in love with you. I'm gonna give you a wedding ring and I won't make it wait that long. I got so much love, and it's plain to see. No matter how I try, can't take my eyes off of you. I just can't take my eyes off of you. Tell me pretty baby what you want me to do. Help me baby. I won't let you love me, won't let you hold me. I love it when you scold me. No matter how I try, can't take my eyes off of you.
with us out there in the digital world, and all of our good friends who came to visit tonight to see this great band. Let me tell you, as a guitar player myself, anytime you put me in a room with Big D playing his guitar, I just sit around and just take notes, because it is a lesson on how to really groove. And then throw that in with Thomas Glass holding down the beat, and then Donnie's great vocals and keyboard playing. We're going to have ourselves a great night of music, already off to a great start. We're hoping you're having as much fun already as we are. Of course, we've got our good friend Frenchy here. He's got what started as a blank canvas. It's starting to come together. I know by the end of the night, we're going to have another wonderful Frenchy original, and that can be yours, as well as some great prints from some of the other shows that Frenchy has painted here, and all types of good stuff over at our Funky Shop, which you can find at www.FunkyUncle.Live for all your Funky Uncle swag. Get all styled out. We got t-shirts, we got hats, we got paintings. Got all that good stuff. You'll be one of the cool kids when you're, rocking out at one of the shows around town. You can show your support for the Funky Uncle. Speaking of rocking out at shows around town, quite a week, hasn't it been, Leslie?
Oh, man, I tell you what.
Jazz Fest without the sunburn, though. I'm loving it.
I know. I like this. I kind of like this, you know? We can make this work.
Yeah, we train all year round anyway.
That's right. We may not be meeting out at the fairgrounds. I haven't had sand between my toes. Not that you want that sand between your toes, but I haven't had the track sand between my toes yet. And not breaking. Anyway, we are still having so many night shows that are going on. There's been incredible music around town, but wait, there's more. Because the Funky Uncle jumped in on that bandwagon, and we have Jazz Fest shows. Last weekend, we had 2 incredible nights of music, and this week starts early. It starts tomorrow night with the Funky Uncle All-Stars. The Funky Uncle All-Stars are one of our fearless leaders and soul project, and then throw in folks that have played on the Funky Uncle over the last 81 weeks. Now, that is tomorrow night on Wednesday. I'm on Wednesday. This is Wednesday. On Friday night, Walter Wolfman Washington and the Roadmasters. All those guys up there on stage. Saturday night, Mark Mullins and Friends. And I know for a fact when they performed here, that was an incredible show. Cassandra Faulkner on bass. Oh, yeah. Bad. Oh, my gosh, that's good. Doors open at 8. Music starts at 9. And you'll get home in time to be at work. You can take a shower before you go to work, and then you can still enjoy it. This is at the Voodoo 2 at 330 Carondelet, and you can buy tickets at the FunkyUncle.Live. When you check out our Funky Shop with the hats and the socks and the shirts and the cups and the cards and the mugs and all kind of good stuff, that is another way for you to support, as well as bidding on the Frenchy Painting. Now, when you look at that bid on the Frenchy, if the world's not spinning quite right and you're not able to handle that, you can buy any of our paintings. You can buy prints of any of our paintings. Any of our paintings. That's right. We've got prints for any of them. And you can buy those along with it. And it all goes to support what we are doing here at the Funky Uncle. Do you know in 81 weeks, are you ready for that tally? You want to see what we've made so far?
See how we did.
$529,000. My God, that's pretty amazing. We met that $500,000 mark, and we have helped over 658 musicians. 658 musicians and gig workers. I think that's pretty cool. Don't you guys? I mean, you got a gig tonight, didn't you? You did, didn't you, Donnie? All right, so let's take care of that. Check out that website. You can dance and do both. I know you can. You ready for some more music?
Absolutely. And we got to give a big shout out to our sponsors who helped us put this great show on tonight. Our good friends over at Faubourg Private Wealth, who have put on so many great shows here at the Funky Uncle. Yeah. We would not be here without them. So grateful to them. Our friends over at WGSO, and of course our good friends over at Where You At, who have been hipping you to the music scene in this town for a long time. So happy to have them. And of course, happy to have the Boukou Groove here as well. Yeah, we can tell them to text to donate.
Text FUNK to 36413. You got your phone in your hand. I know you do. You never put it down. Text FUNK to 36413, and I'll tell you a little bit more about how you can become a funky cousin on our next break.
All right, in the meantime, let's get back to it with Boukou Groove. Y'all don't forget to wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Little Boukou in my cover. Make my groove a Boukou. I want to get grooved up. Well, I said we've got just what you need. Too much is never enough. I said yes indeed, a little Boukou in your cup. We've got just what you need. Too much is never enough. I said yes indeed, yeah. Big deal. yes indeed, little Boukou in your car. We've got just what you need. Too much is never enough. Say yes indeed, love. Break it down, y'all. We're gonna give the drummer some, y'all. Mr. Thomas Glass is gonna give Funky over here for you one time. Is that all right with y'all? Well, I said we've got just what you need. Too much is never enough. I said yes indeed, little Boukou in your car. We've got just what you need. Too much is never enough. I said yes indeed, Lord. Thomas Glass, y'all. Baby, baby, what is wrong with you? You know I love you, and I'll do just what you ask me to. But then you started messing around, going out there on the town, and it hurt me, baby. Playing with my mind, running around all the time, I can't deal with it. People say I'm a fool to let you back into my life. They don't know about the good love you gave me every night. But I'm ready, if you're ready, to give this love one more chance. You hear me knocking, open up and let me jump back in your pants. Baby, you know that you hold the key, and I'll leave it up to you. Whatever will be, will be. We've got a love and a sweet romance. Give it one more chance. People say I'm a knocking. Open up and let me jump back in your pants. give it one more chance. Give it one more chance. People say I'm a fool to let you back into my life. All these people talking, saying I'm a fool. They might be right, but I'm ready. If you're ready to give this love one more chance. You hear me knocking, open up and let me jump back in your pants. I'm ready, if you're ready to give this love one more chance. You hear me knocking, open up and let me jump back in your pants. Hey, thank you guys so much. One of our really more romantic songs there for you. Sweet little baby, let me come talk to you just for 1 minute. Wanna tell you everything that's on my mind. Ain't no way I could spend another day without you in it. Girl, I need you, I need you in my life. You don't even have to try. Girl, I swear it ain't no lie. Baby, I'm in love with you. Ain't nothing I could do. You don't even have to try. Girl, I swear it ain't no lie. You've been sending little signals, I've been getting them. You got a vibe, I just can't deny. All I see is you and me, we'll be together. You're an angel, and on your wings I'll fly. You don't even have to try. Girl, I swear it ain't no lie. Baby, I'm in love with you. Ain't nothing I could do. You don't even have to try. Girl, I swear it ain't no lie. 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 Play the blues, D. Ain't no lie, 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 ain't no lie. You don't even have to try. Girl, I swear it ain't no lie. Baby, I'm in love with you. Ain't nothing I could do. You don't even have to try. Girl, I swear it ain't no lie. Ain't no lie. Ain't no lie. Ain't no lie, ooh, ain't no lie, ain't no lie, ain't no lie, ain't no lie, ain't no
All right. Oh, ain't no lie. Ain't no lie that is some good music right there from Boukou Groove. I'm so excited to have y'all here tonight, guys. And we haven't heard that one before. Is that a debut of that tune? I do believe, Big D? Yeah, that's kind of the first time a lot of people have been hearing that. And you can hear lots of live music here, live from the Funky Uncle. We are so glad to have you here. We are glad to have our sponsors here, Boberg Private Wealth. They've been here for weeks and weeks and weeks, and we couldn't have done it without them. Where You At? Our new partnership here, our good friends over at Where You At Magazine. And tonight we have special guests in the house. WGSO 990 AM is celebrating 75 years. 75 years on the air. What an accomplishment. I have program director here, Jeff, and just as I thought I had it down, Crew Air. I got it. I got Jeff here, our program director at WGSO. I'm going to go back and, I just washed my mouth and I can't do a thing with it. But so 75 years, Jeff. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, we're so proud of our station, and we're proud of our history. I mean, WGSO has really survived, and we're one of the oldest stations in New Orleans since 1946. Ooh. And we've had a lot of transition over the years. But our team, and I want to give massive credit to our owner, Chris Berry, for everything that he does.
Our leader, our fearless leader.
Yes. And, our team really took over in 2007. And we moved operations to New Orleans a few years after we started. And just this past year, we've become a nonprofit.
Hey, all right.
And our mission is to be all about the community voice of the Crescent City. And on WGSO, which is the only locally owned news talk sports station in the city, we have about 20 different hosts, including yours truly. I talk about politics and local events, but we have hosts talking about sports and real estate, wine and food and
Wine, spodioti.
all kinds of great topics. And a lot of our awesome hosts are here tonight to help us celebrate. A lot of our listeners are here.
And you
So-
allow our musicians to come in and talk about their show
Right.
each week. And that is invaluable when it comes to our music community, is the more
Right.
people that get to hear about it, the more people that we have opened and opened up to our audience.
Right.
And
Well,
we really appreciate
I mean,
allowing our musicians to come on board.
That's such a big part of New Orleans. And
It
that's
is,
that's
it
part
is.
of being the community voice of the Crescent City, promoting our music. And we're happy to promote the Funky Uncle and all the great acts we have here. And it's just part of what all of our hosts enjoy doing. So it's really a
81
lot of
weeks
fun.
we've been doing this. That's
I know,
pretty
it's
incredible,
great.
isn't it?
It's great, and this is an awesome place.
It
It
is.
really
It
is.
really, really
We've had a
is.
lot of our listeners come here for the first time, and they're like blown away at how unique this place is. I mean, it really is something special.
It has been special, and I want to thank you again for being
Yes.
here with us, Jeff.
My pleasure.
It is special, and it's special because you've made it special. You go to our website, you watch, you share on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube channel, but most importantly, you donate. And you have donated over $500,000 in 81 weeks to our musicians and our gig workers. Because, Jeff, not for every band that is out of work, there is a sound engineer, a lighting director, our camera operators, our bartenders, our barbacks, our sound engineers. All these guys are also hurting and out of work. So when we say we've helped 658 musicians and gig workers, I think we have taken a pretty good smack at the entire music community of New Orleans. And you've made that happen. I used to joke and say, don't make me go mama on you. And I haven't had to yet, because you keep giving and you keep giving. You're at home sitting on your sofa, and if you were out, you'd have dropped that $10 on the cover charge. You'd have tipped your bartender. If the door guy let you in and out 5 or 6 times, you probably slipped him a couple of bucks. And that's what you can do from your sofa. You can keep this live music going. It's so important to the city, just like our local radio stations are, and our magazines like Where You At, that let you know everything that's going on in Faubourg Private Wealth, that keep everything going. So I want you to do that. If you text FUNK to 36413, you're going to see that you can do a one-time donation or a recurring donation. And if you do that recurring donation, that makes you a member of our funky family. But if you donate $13.13 a month, I spend more than that on coffee a week. I shouldn't, but I do. And coffee, bourbon, one of the others. It's all pretty much. It's brown liquor, brown liquid, okay? But anyway, if you spend $13.13 a month, you become a funky cousin. We're going to give you discounts. We're going to give you a piece of merchandise from our funky shop. We could even do a small print of some of these paintings. Check it out. Become part of the funky family, because it's so very important. And you know what else is important? You gotta wash your hands and stomp your feet.
my feet, watching all the girls go down the street. You ask me why my eyes so bloodshot red, 'cause I'm thinking about all the money I never made. They're claiming that I'm making too much noise. I'm just sitting out here drinking with the boys. They tell me that I've been saying some vulgar words, but I know it ain't nothing they haven't heard. Blame it on me, blame it on me. But don't cut down the sycamore tree. People say I'm the coolest guy in town. When it's time to party, I sure know how to get down. Others say I party just a little too high. That's the people I try hard to avoid. I don't really care what the people say, 'cause no matter what they do, they're gonna talk anyway. Oh, I know sometimes things get out of hand, but what I'm going through, most people won't understand. You can blame it on me, blame it on me, but don't cut down my sycamore tree. Blame it on me, 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 blame it on Big D. Hear some of the funkiest rhythm guitar on the planet, y'all. We're gonna let you do that by listening to Mr. Derwin, Big D Perkins, y'all. Song written and sang by Big D Perkins, y'all. Not tonight, but on the record. We're gonna get him to do that soon, though. All right, y'all, this one is a true story. Every day when I come home, you can see that I'm tired, y'all. I drink 16 cups a day just to stay wired. I work my fingers to the bone and I can't get no rest. Everything I try to do always turns out second best. Ooh, that's why it costs a whole lot of money just to stay broke. It's like hell on wheels with broken spokes. Watching pounds of cash money, y'all, go up in smoke. A whole lot of money, y'all, just to stay broke. Saw the judge early this morning, y'all. Please have mercy. He said, sir, did not give you your last warning. I said I didn't want to see your face no more, no. I'm gonna throw you in jail if you don't pay what you owe to the county store. It costs a whole lot of money just to stay broke. It's not hell on wheels with broken spokes. Watching pounds of cash money, y'all, go up in smoke. A whole lot of money, y'all, just to stay broke, just to stay broke, flat broke.
deeper in there. Punching pounds of cash money, y'all. Go up in smoke. A whole lot of money, y'all, just to stay broke. Every time I think I got my head above water, here come the tax man. Every time I think I got the last bill covered, another one comes again. Another day, another bill. Lord, I wish there was a pill that could take away the pain and the suffering. Just can't take it no more. It cost a whole lot of money just to stay broke. It's like heroin with broken spawns. Deep in there, fortune pounds of cash money, y'all. Go up in smoke. A whole lot of money, y'all, just to stay broke. Cost a whole lot of money just to stay broke, y'all. Here's something wrong with your vision. Oh, can't you see the groove arise? We've got the remedy you need. So open up and just say ah. It may be true, we may be new. As a mother, didn't want to hit your pride, but a shark will survive. You can never steal our thunder. There's something wrong with your eardrums. Oh, can't you hear the groove arise? Let all the haters come together. So open up and just say ah. It may be true, we may be lewd, we may be new as a mother. Didn't want to hit your pride, but a shark will survive. Never steal our thunder. Big D.
Gotta give it up for the Boukou Groove. They are living up to their name, let me tell you. Of course, it's always such a pleasure to see this band play. And recently they've been playing a lot of gigs around the Gulf Coast, a lot of gigs in Florida and whatnot. So it's so good to have them back here in New Orleans, putting it down for all of us over here at the Funky Uncle. What a treat. And if you like what you're hearing, you like what we've been doing for these past 81 weeks, well, please show us a little love. Join the Funky Uncle family. Donate, become a Funky Cousin, a member, all that good stuff. You can even text us at 36413. Just write FUNK. And boom, that'll give you all the information right there. And you can keep helping all these wonderful bands come in here every week to play these great shows, rocking it out for you out there in the digital world, wherever you may be enjoying it from. We hope you're having as much fun as we are, because we're having a blast. So great to have this band in here. And we got the whole gang together. We got our amazing audio-visual crew that works so hard every week to make this look and sound so good and do it safely. Couldn't do this without them. And I'm looking over here. I'm seeing a beautiful painting come together from my man Frenchy. How about that one, Leslie?
That one is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. 81 weeks. Frenchy has been here. 84 shows, actually. We kind of doubled up early on. And every one of these, he has been here and makes these incredible works of art that I always say, I can hear the music when I look at those paintings.
Yep, you really
I can.
can.
I was like, I was there. I remember that one. It is so cool. And you can find these. You can bid on these original Frenchies on our website, FunkyUncle.Live. There's several buttons. There's how to become a sponsor, like Faubourg Private Wealth, WGSO, and Where Ya At magazine. There's a bid on the Frenchy painting. There is just flat out donate. There's our funky shop. We've got all kind of merchandise: shirts, hats, mugs, socks. We've got all of your merchandise needs.
You get socks with Leo Notes and
With
Telly on them.
Leo on, I know Leo socks. They're my favorites. They are. waiting for cooler weather to wear
Yep.
those socks. But we really need your support. Yes, I've been saying we have raised over $500,000, and we have helped 658 musicians and gig workers. But we've got a lot of catching up to do. Just when we think that it's getting a little bit better, the next thing you know, we're slammed again, and then we get a hurricane, and it's hurt. It is really hurt. I mean, our musicians are not able to play the gigs that they were before. Got a lot of catching up to do, and you can make that happen by donating. All right, so don't forget, go to the website. Check out our website, text FUNK to 36413. I'm going to say it again, text FUNK to 36413. Sound like we're in Pledge Drive, doesn't it? Stu, I'm so glad you're back. Stu got
Feels
back
good to be
last
here.
week. He goes on his summertime wandering, and all who wander are not lost. I know, they do come back.
Or as Ed Volker said, we're all lost down here. Some of us are just lost in our own hometown.
That's right. That's right. Guys, can y'all give me one more tune, and then let's do an interview after that. Would that work? Sure. All right, so how do we do this, Stu?
Give it up for the Boukou Groove, y'all. And don't forget to wash your hands and stomp your feet.
I know a place that we can go. No one has to know what's in our plans. I'll go around the world in bed just to let you know that I'm your man. I can be your fantasy, making love reality tonight. And all you gotta do for me, show your eyes. Let me take you there. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. I can be your fantasy, making love reality tonight. So many days and nights have passed. Only what's been done for love will last. Here is the one thing that is true. No one loved you more than I love you. I can be your fantasy, making love reality tonight. And all you gotta do for me, show your eyes. Let me take you there. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. I can be your fantasy, making love reality tonight. Take you so much higher than before. So won't you let my love come open up the door? I wanna hold you, I wanna please you, I wanna give you my love. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. I can be a fantasy, making love reality tonight. Big D. Let me take you there. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. I can be your fantasy, making love reality tonight. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Take you there.
Yeah, you right, folks. Please give it up for Boukou Groove, rocking it out here for the Funky Uncle Lounge. Donnie Sunwell on the keys and the oh-so-soulful vocals. Mr. Big D Perkins on the drums. Thomas Glass on the guitar, I'm sorry, and Thomas Glass on the drums. Give it up for Boukou Groove one more time, y'all. What a great evening tonight. So much fun having these guys in here. And I'll tell you what, once again, they live up to the name, because those are some Boukou Grooves if I've ever heard some in my life. And I hope all you fellow musicians out there were taking notes, because these are some masters right here. Sounded fantastic. Once again, my name's Soul Stew. So good to be back here in New Orleans with my Funky Uncle family, with this great audio-visual crew who makes it look so good and sound so good every night, and make sure we do it safely. With my dear friend Frenchy, who... beginning of the night, we had a blank canvas. At that first break, he had just started outlining it. Now we have a beautiful painting, one-of-a-kind original to commemorate this great night of music. Thank you so much, Frenchy. We couldn't be doing the Funky Uncle without you, man. You've done so much for us and helped so many musicians along the way. We're so grateful for that. Of course, got to give a big shout-out to all of our sponsors, Fallbrook Private Wealth, WGSO, Where You At Magazine, and, that's what makes the world go round, y'all. We're all in it together. We're all helping each other out to look out for our local musicians and gig workers. And don't worry, the fun's not stopping. We've got all types of great stuff going on this weekend. We've got the Funky Uncle, not so jazz fest parties, whatever you want to call this time of year. Whatever it is, it's sure been a lot of fun. I'm telling you, I even had to take a night off last night, y'all, because I knew I had a lot coming up. There's just been music around the clock. Right. And so the fun's not stopping. We've got some great shows at the Voodoo 2 Lounge coming up this weekend. Walter Wolfman Washington and the Roadmasters are going to be there. Mark Mullins is going to be there. All types of good stuff. And if you see, you're tuning in, you see how much fun we have here at the Funky Uncle Lounge on these live streams, just wait till you come and boogie down with us in person. It's even more fun, because I'll tell you what, our friends over here at the Funky Uncle and the Crew Tux and everyone who's been involved in this, we know how to throw a pretty good party. So why don't y'all come on down, cut up the dance floor with us. I might even let you buy me a drink. Just the kind of guy I am.
Oh, you're so good about that, Stu.
I know, it's just, you know, I do it for the community.
So good about that. You take one for the team, right?
Of course, of course.
Again, Voodoo 2 Lounge, 3:30, Carondelet, starting tomorrow night with the Funky Uncle All-Stars. Then we have Walter Wolfman Washington, and the next night, Mark Mullins and Friends. You can buy your tickets there. It is such a really cool place. I am ashamed to say that's one of the bars that I've not fallen into, or if I did, it was a little bit late, and I just don't remember what it was. But it is a really cool place. Mindy and the great folks over there are happy to be a part of the Funky Uncle Jazz Fest shows. Yes, we are. So who do we have coming up next? Next week?
Well, next week looks like Guitar Slim Jr. featuring Ivan Neville. Do not miss that, y'all.
And Tony Hall.
And then Tony Hall
is
as
with
well.
them. No,
Tony's
with them.
in the band?
Yes.
I thought it couldn't get any better, and it just did.
It just did.
Thibodeau Tony in the house. It's going to get funky, y'all, so don't forget about that. And now we're going to have a lovely little segment here where Miss Leslie Cooper is going to interview these incredibly talented musicians, see how they've been doing, what they've been going through with this over the past, year and a half here, and all that good stuff. These are some deep players with such a wealth of knowledge, and they've been doing it for a long time. I know it's going to be a great interview. They've got some great stories to tell. We can't wait to hear it. We know that you can as well.
Thank you,
Take
Stu.
it away, Leslie.
Thank
Always
you.
a pleasure, Don. I'll see you out on the dance floor this weekend.
Oh, yeah. I'm heading to one in a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
you're
a few
right.
minutes. Got to give a shout out to our friends, the Radiators, over at the Civic.
Rads, baby, rads.
I'm going to go stand out on the sidewalk and look pitiful.
You can buy me a drink there, too.
You can buy me a drink there. You can buy me a ticket there. No. I'm going to head over there in just a little while, but not until I've learned all your deepest, darkest secrets. Well, 4 of your deepest, darkest secrets, all right? So, hi, guys. How are you? It's so good to have y'all here. I've really enjoyed this. Your music always stirs up just a little, not a little, a lot of happiness in my soul. And it looks like it does the same for y'all because big smiles on your faces. And how long have you two guys been playing together?
About 10 years or so? Yeah, about 10 years.
About 10? Yeah. About 10 years. And how did y'all meet? What brought y'all together musically? There's always 3 sides to a story. His side, your side, and what really happened. Let's hear your side first, Big D.
Well, I was playing with John Cleary, and me and the drummer, Eddie, used to play together, and I think he wound up hooking up with Donnie on the Eric Lindell gig, and then he kind of introduced me to Donnie, but he actually had Donnie to come play keyboards on a gig with us at Tipitina's, and I think that's where it started at.
And you threw him in the trunk and kept him, huh?
Yeah, after I heard him sing, I was like, uh-oh. Yeah.
So, Donnie, what's your recollection of that night?
No, that's about right. It was kind of a funny night, though, because I had just bought this keyboard here, which is, it only plays 1 note at a time, and I wasn't playing bass on that gig because Cornell was on the gig, so I really didn't need a keyboard that only played a 1 note because I used that mostly for bass, and I also hadn't had it for very long, so when I got there, they never heard me play before, and all they heard was something that sounded kind of like... I was going through all my sounds, and they were looking at me like... sounded like Donkey Kong Jr. or Mario Brothers or something. And,
what is that man playing?
Eyebrows started raising up because, Eddie had heard me play, but really Dee and Cornell hadn't heard me play. And so I think I almost got put off the gig just before I even started.
Yeah, we had a meeting after that rehearsal. But
yeah. Can you get another board that plays more than 1 key at a time?
I mean, I had a lot of. Once we got to the gig, I had a really nice rig that somebody let me borrow. But we did a little singing, and once we did the singing, then it was like, okay, well, maybe he can play a little bit too.
So all of these were originals, and all of your music is originals, as far as I know. I don't think I've ever been at a Boukou Groove gig that has had any any cover. If it was a cover, it was one that nobody knew it was a cover.
Well,
And
especially when we play in New Orleans, we try to keep it more original.
all originals. All right. So tell me about the writing process. You two collaborate so well together. I understand. I had little birds, and I've been doing my homework a little bit. Tell me about your collaborations.
Well, we're not really very often rehearsing or in a room together trying to work stuff out, but I had a few songs that I had lyrics to and melody to that I really wasn't pleased with the music. And on our first couple gigs, I showed them to D, and he happened to have music that he didn't have any words to or any lyrics to. So a few songs like Can't Take My Eyes Off You and I'll Take You There were ones that I already had the lyrics and the music for, but the lyrics and the melody for, but I really didn't like the music that I had, and Big D just happened to have some riffs that worked perfectly for it, so it just was more really organic. We realized that we had a good chemistry because of that,
Okay. And so Big D, you'll hear something and you'll go, well, do you just look up, do you say, oh, that stinks, or you say,
Oh,
why don't we try this?
no.
Or- I seem to think you're probably a little more diplomatic than that.
Definitely diplomatic. But yeah, if he plays something for me, I might just change it up a little bit. It don't be, needing too much, but a couple of things might get rearranged in the progression, and that's it. Sometimes we might collaborate on some lyrics, but most of the time he just come to me with it pretty much together,
So you released an album in 2012 and another one in 2015, and they were so successful, I'm going to call it, that we waited a little while longer, and you've just released one in 2019. You released a single, but let's back up. Tell me about the tune Blame It On Me.
Cool. Well, that's a Big D's tune, and he brought that one to the table, and he actually sang on it, which I think is pretty cool. And then it was like the most popular tune on that record, which I don't know if that was cool or not. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't get jealous about that, though. No, y'all should hear D sing on that. If you haven't heard that, check that out. I'm trying to talk him into doing it live,
And when was that? When was that one released? That was on the 12th?
That was on the...
in the microphone.
Oh, sorry. That was on the second record, Let the Groove Ride.
All
and
right.
So that, yeah.
Two to Tango. You had me. I had taken a break. I had stepped out onto the loading dock there, and you had me dancing out there on that one. Tell me about Two to Tango. Who came up with that one first? Y'all are grinning. There's obviously a secret, a personal joke there.
Well,
but,
it was kind of meant as a joke. Two to Tango is kind of a cliche, and D had been hearing a bunch of songs that were cliches, and he's like, man, forget it. I'll just write a song called Two to Tango. But he was just joking, but I went and started messing with it, and came back and used some lines that D just used in everyday conversation, like we lost the battle in the war and different things. Like I just used a bunch of Big D quotes, and it really was like we kind of did it almost tongue-in-cheek, almost like a joke.
And it actually was supposed to be for Houseman.
Oh, I forgot about that part. Yeah.
Say that again?
Yeah, it was supposed to be for Houseman. So we were kind of writing songs for other people at the time.
Uh-huh.
And I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's right.
And he used a lot of slangs, too, so we figured it would be a good little song to give him,
So, now I'm when I get in the car, I got to turn it on Spotify and listen to it all over again. Now, stay broke. Stay broke. That's how we all feel over the last 81 weeks. I said earlier, we've got a lot of catching up to do because we are staying broke. And although we've been able to support and assist, over 650 musicians and gig workers, we are all still staying broke. Tell me about Stay Broke. Tell me about when did that one come out?
That one was on the first record.
Which
and,
one?
A Little Boukou in Your Cup.
Okay.
And it's just kind of a true story. You just in conversation, just how much money does it take you a month to stay broke? It just no
Takes
matter
a
how
lot of
much money
money.
you make, it seems like I know a lot of people who make a lot of money, but there's a lot of people with their hands out, So whether you don't make much or you make much, you can still stay broke,
Now, I heard something exciting tonight, and I've been told that it hasn't been released yet, and that was Ain't No Lie. And Ain't No Lie, I mean, it spoke to me. I was like, oh, wait, I got to come back in for this one. And it's a little warm in here. I do step out into the air conditioner every now and then. But when I heard Ain't No Lie, I knew I had to ask you about that one. It's not been released yet, but tell me about how it came together.
Yeah, it's one of the more recent tunes, and I don't know. We just wanted to do a kind of a soulful, kind of old school meets new school soul music, And I don't have a good story about that. You got anything good to say about it, D?
Well, that's pretty much it. We was just kind of thinking more gospel quartet. We had started liking this group, the Hammer Tones, and we was kind of like, man, I like that old style, So we kind of came together and kind of came up with it and kind of retroed it,
I will say I had done a version of it before D and I kind of reworked it just musically, and like you say, D is diplomatic, but he also will tell you the truth. So he told me all the things I needed to fix about it, which are just music nerd stuff. So I won't bore you with it, but he's really good at putting his finger on the pulse of like what the vibe should be. So he changed the tempo and the feel and just a whole bunch of stuff in it, and then it was right.
So in a town like New Orleans, where tradition is so heavy, it's on our dinner plate at night. That's how wrapped up in tradition we are. But would you say that you were able to take our traditions but move forward with it? I mean, would you agree?
Yeah, I think a lot of people doing it now, They try, they stay, the tradition side can always be, in us. We grow up in it. But a lot of people just trying to, make it work so more people, the vast majority of people can start listening, which they love the tradition anyway, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we kind of start molding it to other things, So.
Well, I hope that you guys have been able to check out some of our other shows and the things that the Funky Uncle is doing for our music community. How important do you feel that it is for us to continue this and to have the support of our viewers?
Oh yeah, it's an amazing thing. Thank you guys so much for doing that. It's so helpful to all the musicians, and this is a great spot. We really enjoyed it, and it's a great mission, and we just thank you.
Well, we thank you for being here. And if you had to go back and tell a young musician 18 months ago when this started, what would you tell them as far as surviving this and getting through all of this? What would you tell them, Big D?
I don't know. I don't know that answer.
What do you tell yourself as far as how we're going to get through this and how we're going to come back?
I just basically just ride it. You have to ride it out. You don't have no other choice. But you just keep the hope that it's going to come back. And you still don't know if it's going to ever come back to what it was, but you just hope you kind of figure out how to adapt to wherever it's going,
Have you learned new skills? Digital, live streaming, anything along those lines?
We did some live streaming, in the beginning, like a lot of folks did, but that kind of fell off after a while, and I don't know if we learned any new skills or not, but but we're still just trying to do the best we can, make some music, hopefully get a few gigs here and there.
And it don't feel natural for a musician live streaming.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it don't feel
We have to create a new normal, just like we did after Katrina. It's a new normal that we search for, and I sure am happy that Boukou Groove is in our new normal. Thank you guys so much for being here. I need you to do something for me. I need each of you to look at your camera. Yours is right there. Yours is right over there. And tell them what they need to do. What do we tell everybody when we go back from break?
Give money. Yeah, donate, y'all.
Wash your hands and stump your feet.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Say it with a little more love and conviction. Go ahead, Big D. A little bit more love and conviction. Look at your camera.
3. Wash your hands and stump your feet. Come on, Don.
And give money.
Okay, one more time. Let's look at your camera and say one at a time. Donnie.
Wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Big D.
Wash your hands and stump your feet.
That was like pulling teeth. I'm going to work for a dentist tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Thank you. And I love you at home. Don't forget, text FUNK to 36413. Go on our website, FunkyUncle.Live. Check it out. Tune in next week for Guitar Slim Jr., Ivan Neville, and Tony Hall, all on the same stage together. That one's going to be a night. Put your seat backs and your tray tables in an upright position, because that one's going to be a bumpy ride. I tell you what, Halloween weekend, the 27th, we've got the Green Demons. That one's going to be fun. You never know what happens here on Halloween. It gets a little weird up in here. Thank you so much. And don't forget, wash your hands, stomp your feet.